Emmanuel Macron risks heavy price for vaccine chaos, French bureaucracy attacked. France's COVID-19 vaccine chaos will come back to jab Emmanuel Macron where it hurts, a leading French commentator has warned. Anne-Elisabeth Moutet said the French president's late intervention in the disastrously slow start to the vaccine rollout may not have been enough to immunize him against defeat in the 2022 election. Mr. Macron was forced to step in after initially deciding to tread warily in one of the world's most vaccine-skeptical countries. His belated demands for the vaccination process to be sped up came after heavy criticism of France's slow start, which saw it lag behind neighbors such as Britain and Germany. France has now stepped up its program by widening the first target group to include more health workers and cutting red tape to simplify a cumbersome process to deliver shots more quickly. Writing in The Telegraph, Ms. Moutet said, "It's not done in France to own up to a cock-up. But this was compounded by the decision, at every level, to appease French anti-vaxxers." She continued, "Our health minister, alone in the world, concocted a 45-page vaccination codebook that made it mandatory to obtain consent during a GP visit, after which 4 days of retraction time were required before anyone was actually vaccinated." Meanwhile, the minister decided against opening vaccination centers and also refused to let pharmacists take part, even though they routinely administer flu jabs. A confidential report predicted over 30% wastage of vaccine doses, but made no recommendations. By contrast, the Israelis decided to vaccinate all comers, rather than let doses go to waste. Instead, French vaccination authorities were trotted out to explain that a slow pace was much better to study effects. Ms. Moutet added, "On Friday, 34,305 people were vaccinated, making the French target of 1 million by the end of January still unlikely, but closer. By Saturday, France had vaccinated a mere 0.12% of her population." Whether it will vaccinate Emmanuel Macron against defeat in the 2022 election remains to be seen. Health Minister Olivier Véran has vowed to accelerate and simplify our vaccination strategy. He said 300 vaccination centers would be operational from next week after initially ruling out such centers.